Okay, you guys, this is the third time I'm starting this video. Hopefully I can get through it. Um, like I said, excuse my appearance. I am going through one of my episodes, um, and I am on medication for depression, but it's really not working. It's not doing anything for me, or so I don't feel it is. Um, or maybe it's just because of a situation I'm in that I'll tell you guys about in a minute. Um, but I wanted to say congratulations to Nikki Proverbs and Waiting on God's Miracle on starting new cycles this month. And Blessed 08 just got her big fat positive. And anybody else who watches my channel who's going through IVF, PTC, FET, or however you're trying to conceive, um, I'm praying for you and I wish you the best and I hope that at the end you get big fat positive. That's what that journey is all about is getting a baby at the end and we all want one and those of us who've gotten those results and had a baby and going through the cycle again, you still want that big fat positive. It's just uh, that's the goal. That's what you're aiming for to get that baby. So my prayers go out to all of you all, and I wish you all the best on your cycles. As for me, my cycle has been put on hold um, because of a number of reasons, mainly because of financial situations. My husband just went back to work. He's been out of work for like 6 weeks, um, and uh, he just went back like within the last week or so, last week and a half. Excuse me. So yeah, and then I have not worked like the last 3.5 years. Out of those, you might as well say 3 years. Because out of those 3 years, I've missed work 6 months. Since my daughter's been born. But now I am looking for a full-time job, and I'm trying to complete my medical and building coding license. I started and I didn't finish. Um, so I only had like 6 months left, and I kind of want to complete that up so that they can give me something else to put on my resume, whether it gives me a job in medical billing or in a medical office or medical records or whatever the case may be. I'm willing to start from the bottom and work my way up and work my way into a position. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have and am a CNA, but I need to get my CNA license renewed. So I'm working on that as well. And I know that's a lot to be working on, but I'm looking at the fact that my daughter's 3.5. She's getting ready to start school. And once you start school and you have a two-parent household and both parents work, y'all don't get a lot of family quality time. So on the days that we are able to get time as a family, I want to be available. So it's like get it all done now or while I can because it's only going to take 4 weeks to get my CNA license. It's only going to take 6 months to get my certification in medical billing and coding. So it's like, and then I need to get a job. So it's or get a job in the midst of all that. I need to get a job in the midst of all that actually. Um. Anyway, so which comes to my dilemma, and I just I needed to vent. One of the reasons I'm on here is because I needed to vent to some people who know me but don't know me, or know about me and don't really know me. So that means you can give your honest observation or honest opinion on my situation. Okay, first of all, don't get me wrong. I love my family and I love the person that I am doing this for, but I'm starting to feel like I'm being used. Um, in the beginning, when I started babysitting her kids. I babysit 3 kids, 5, 2.5, and 10 months. My cousin wasn't working. She was struggling, and she needed to get on her feet. And that's who I am. I want to help everybody, and I wanted her to get on her feet. So I volunteered to babysit her kids while she goes to work. She found her a pretty full-time job, making okay money, to get her and her children together. The agreement was that she get on her feet, she get, all her bills and stuff caught up, and, you know, eventually her kids will go to daycare and I won't have to watch them anymore, or not as often. So, and then we talked about, well, if she get child care because the job is mainly overnight, if she go apply for child care assistance, we go through the steps, see if child care paid me for watching her kids, which would have been fine with me. Um, but like I said in the beginning, it wasn't about payment. It wasn't about money. Now I told you in the beginning of this video that me and my husband are in a financial situation. Um, so like I said, started I started watching her kids, or I've been watching her kids, and they come to my house, they sleep at my house, they eat at my house. They go home when she comes to get them. She works 3 days, 12 hours, but she works two jobs. She has another job that calls her whenever there's I'm in New Orleans, so whenever she works at the Superdome as well. So whenever she has a Superdome game, or they have a game at the Superdome or whatever, she would work those events. So those are like at the spur of the moment kind of jobs. So I could have her kids, let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. If they call her Thursday and say they need her to work Friday, then I mean I have a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And most of the time, if they have her to work Friday, she's gonna work that Saturday sometimes, depending on what the event. Been having a lot going on here. In the last couple of months, in the last month or so, Mardi Gras and All Star Game and stuff like that. So, given she'll have those things. Now, she's been working for a little minute. She, oh, I'm guessing she's gotten her bills caught up. Um, but my problem is not that I feel that she should pay me for all her kids, because that could be quite expensive. Well, pay me a certain amount for each kid. That could be quite expensive. But I do feel that I shouldn't have to say, you know, for her to offer to pay me something. Even if I tell her no, it's just the thought of the feeling that I feel like she should offer me something, or she should say, you know, Zandy, here's $10, here's $5. Can't give you much, but I know you watch my kids. Can't give you much, I know you feed my kids. Can't give you much, but I know you come and pick me up and drop us off sometimes, or pick my kids up sometimes to bring them to the house, or whatever the case may be. She does it, so it's causing me to feel that, okay, do you not see my situation? Do you not understand what I'm going through? I'm doing this for you for free, and I don't get any government assistance. So it's not like for my daughter I have any food stamps coming through here to say, okay, I can have all this food coming in. I just said that my husband's been out of work for 6 weeks. We've been in a financial situation. We've literally been robbing people to pay Paul. Not telling nobody this for nobody to feel sorry for me. I'm not saying this because I am trying to bash my cousin. None of that. I just want to feel, I just want her to say here without me having to say, well, you should, I feel like you should pay me for watching your kids. Pay me something for watching your kids. My lights, my water, my rent is not free. And when my husband wasn't working, we barely had any income coming in here. So we were robbing Peter to pay Paul to pay bills. I have a 3-year-old. Now, is that anybody else's responsibility? No. Do I expect anybody else to take care of me and mine? No. But what I do expect is when I feel like I'm doing something for you and I'm in a situation and you can physically do a minimum. I ain't saying she can do a lot. I'm just saying a minimum. Offer something. Gas money. Offer to bring food over here for your kids. because you know that we don't have much over here. So it's like, what do I do now? Do I continue to watch the kids for free and don't say anything? Or do I talk to her kids and confront her? Because it's not, I don't want an altercation. I don't want to fight with her. I don't want to fuss with her. I don't even want to stop watching her kids. I just want to come to an understanding that anywhere else this would not nowhere near be free for nobody. So not even for me. And my baby needs to go to daycare too, because I need to go back to work. So and my husband works. So my daughter needs to go to daycare, and I'm not expecting nobody to pay. I'm not expecting for her to pay for my daycare. What I'm saying is that she needs to get all her situation together so that I can get all my situation together. Because I can't keep helping somebody else help themselves. Well, I can't keep helping somebody get themselves together when I'm not together. You know what I'm saying? If it comes to the point whereas I'm helping her, but we can't pay our rent, that is gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. I can't watch her kids on the street, and I damn sure can't be on the street with my baby. That is absolutely not gonna happen. And I'm just using that as an example. It's not um something I feel like is gonna happen. It's just an example. So, I have a lot of issues that I have to deal with on my own. I have a lot of issues that I have to deal with for myself. And I'm always the one that's trying to help somebody and putting myself on the back burner. And I know that about myself. I I don't want a confrontation, so it's like I don't say anything. But it's getting to the point that we're distant. It's like she drops off. Like we used to talk and chit chat, and it's now that she drops our kids off, and I really don't have any like much to say. She picks them up. I really don't have nothing to say. It's like, what do you want me to do at this point? What should I do at this point? And I know I'm grown, she's grown, and there, it shouldn't be that way, or it shouldn't. I shouldn't feel that way. I should be able to say what I need to say, no matter what. But I'm not a confrontational person. I don't like confrontation. Um, that's why a lot of stuff that goes on here on YouTube, even with other people's channels that I watch, I don't get involved because of the fact that I don't want to be in the midst of nobody's confrontation. Um, Maybe that's not always a good way to be, to not necessarily not want to be confrontational, but not, uh, I guess to a certain point, standing up for yourself. So basically, I'm at 13 minutes and 17 seconds, and I just need you to, I don't need you, but I would appreciate if you all will give me your feedback. Give me your opinion on my little situation and what you think um, I should do. One other thing I wanted to say, I listened to, I listened to, I have another channel that I watch, one Sexy Tina One, um, and she just had some surgery done, and I was wanted to say that I'm glad that she made it out of surgery, healthy and fine, and everything is going good, and she's healing well, and um, I like her videos. That's kind of random, huh? Had nothing to do with what I was talking about. But thanks, you guys. Love you, YouTube. Hope you all have a blessed day, and everybody who's out there PTCing or trying to do IVF or trying to have a baby in any sort. I wish you the best. God bless. Bye.